Hey guys, Street Smart Joker here. It's been some time since I posted anything on YouTube. Was quite busy, very hectic days because there was some house renovation going on. But still, I just wanted to do a quick video of this one. This is a package that I ordered from one of the sellers. I picked up few of the comic book from his collection and I just wanted it badly. He had sent it wrapped quite nicely, as you could see. It had a double plastic layer wrapping, but he sent it through parcel post, so it took quite a lot of time to reach me. But finally, it's here, so I just want to do a quick unboxing. I already tore it open from the side, and so that I could still keeps the book intact and bring it out for you guys, right? Let's just dive right in, right? The first one I have is Forever Evil. It's a hardbound edition. It's a brilliant story. So I didn't let it go. I will do a separate review of this Forever Evil. It's by the legendary Jeff Johns and David Finch. As you could see in the cover, it's all villains who are dominating this story, and that's quite brilliant. I would say. For those of you know, you will see some characters from Earth 2 also in this book. But in depth of this book will be coming up in another review. Another book which I got in this collection was Wonder Woman Volume 1 Origins by Renee Dillis and Ray Dillon. Still wrapped, I've still yet to open it, but from what I've seen online, this artwork is quite phenomenal and brilliant. I have few books which has the Wonder Woman origin story, but I think this will be a must have to add to my collection, and that's why I got it. I will do a complete review of this once I wrap it open. Next one I have is something obviously very familiar and one of the topmost comic books of all times, which is the Watchmen, right, by legendary writer Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons. Um, so, I mean, for those of you out there who doesn't know Watchmen, which I will be very surprised with, this is one of the books that, as a graphic novel or comic book fan, you should definitely get your hands on. It's a masterpiece in comic book history, and definitely read it. So I just got one more copy of this. I have few copies already, so I just added one more to it, and I got another one. This is like a what they did was, this is a before Watchmen, as you could see the tagline. And what they did was they took out some characters from the Watchmen series, took a bunch of artists from the DC universe, and then asked them to write a story on the background of these characters who appear in this book, right? And that's what this one is. There are multiple such books. I just picked out one. I just wanted to read it, understand what is the quality of this before I pick any other one. So this one has two characters by the name of Night Owl, and another one is very critical and crucial character, Dr. Manhattan, right? So those are the characters which is in there here before Watchmen. The next two books which I have, one is Batman Reborn. Batman Reborn, Batman and Robin, by Grant Morrison and Frank Whiteley. This is part of a legendary run by Grant Morrison, which starts from Batman and Son, goes to Batman R.I.P., and this follows after Final Crisis, where Bruce Wayne is gone. He is no more there in the DC current world. So Dick Grayson is Batman and Damian Wayne is Robin, and pretty amazing of a pair. And it's very hilarious how they interact with each other, because one is a teenager, another one is a boy who is a rebellious boy, I would say, right? It's a very interesting combo. Definitely a must read. Another one which comes through this pack is Hellboy in Mexico. Hellboy is a character which reminds me of a lot of from Deadpool in Marvel Universe. Quite funny and quite entertaining a character. So that's that one. I don't know if I've shown you any artwork in this. The artwork is quite brilliant. So yeah, right. So there is three books of this series: Batman and Robin, Batman Reborn. I have one more. I am yet to get one, the middle one. Anyway, once I hope to get all three in time for my final video. This one is Catwoman, New 52, Death of the Family. Right. I had this book earlier also. I've done a review also, but I mean, I got it for a good price. I picked it up. Right. Still wrapped, so in great condition. Next one which I have is Batman and Robin. This is a hardcover. This one is from New 52. I love the New 52 series. It's a brilliant one. This one is Volume 4, Requiem for Damien. Uh, Yet to read it. I don't have anything to add to this, but definitely will post a review once I've gone through it. So happy to get books which are like in this condition, wrapped and unread. The next one which I have is Animal Man. Unfortunately, this is not from the legendary run by Grant Morrison, which redefined the character of Animal Man. It's from the Vertigo series. It's not part of the DC continuity. It's the title is Born to be Wild. I think it follows the Grant Morrison runs. It's by Peter Milligan, and this is the character whom I want to read. And as you could see, this is not the artwork of the 21st century. It's the old artwork. I think it's from the 90s and the early 2000. But it gives it's going to give me a glimpse of into the character, and also make me help me make a decision on whether I should pick more of it. And the final one that is going to come out of this big huge cover is, of course, Joker, Death of the Family. This was the first book that I picked up from this seller, and I really wanted to read Death of the Family in full. It's a brilliant storyline. It's a big book, right? Overall, this is I booked up 10 books from this guy, right? Artwork is quite phenomenal. Uh, it gives the entire run of the Death of the Family. I have Batman Death of the Family, but this collects a lot more. It collects Detective Comics, Catwoman, Suicide Squad, Batman 13, Batgirl, Red Hood, Teen Titans, Nightwing. Oh my God, there is a big bunch of lists, and that's why the book is so huge. Right. Don't want to go too much into the book in depth right now, but definitely a must pick for a Joker fan. Obviously, I love the character, uh, so it even picks up details from the earlier book which I showed, which is this one. There's a story from this one which is covered here, right? So it completes your collection of Death of the Family if you want to pick it up. So that's it, guys. That's the bunch of books that I had with me. Um, I hope you like it, and thanks for the guy who has shipped it to me.